Good afternoon, folks. This is Ray Bessette at the Firm U, my own private personal training studio. I'm here to demonstrate some exercises that I find are the best to reduce your body fat to show your abdominals. Now, over the past years, people always complain about, well, I've got too much fat around my waist. Well, that's one of those genetic things that, especially for men, hold their weight above the waist. Women typically hold their weight below the waist. But either way, to show your abdominal wall or your six-pack, which is called your rectus abdominis, you need to get rid of the fat that's on top of that. Now, muscles at the bottom, fat is on the top. So you can't show your abs, even though they might be strong. You might be able to do 1,000 crunches, but that's not going to do you any good unless you remove the fat to see them. Okay, kind of makes sense, okay? That's what bodybuilders or physique or competitors do. They reduce their fat, they keep their muscle. That's what we do here at the Firm U. That's what I do. Okay, so by doing the bigger exercises, not like crunches, and crunches have their place, and you should do them for your abdominals, but gotta remember that's only gonna build muscle. You can't see the built muscle if you have fat over it. Okay, most people have a natural abdominal wall there. We just need to uncover it, okay? So doing the bigger exercises like squats, that's doing your legs. The gluteus maximus is the biggest muscle in the human body. So by doing squats or back, which is the largest upper body muscle in the human body, okay, those are two great big muscles. Now, when you stimulate them, you gotta remember that the purpose of exercise is to stimulate the muscle so they break down and build back up, and during that process you burn extra calories. So you can actually rest while burning more calories. Like I did legs yesterday. By doing legs yesterday, I'm like walking 3 miles an hour on the treadmill right now because I'm burning extra calories in the repair process. Yeah, I'm a little sore. Not really bad sore, but I know I've worked them out. So that's what you want to do, is stimulate muscle in your sessions. Okay, you don't need to stimulate, don't annihilate. You don't need to annihilate yourself. Okay, I mean, turning over tires and running through trees and swinging through ropes, it's all fine if you're, in 6th grade or, in your 20s. But when you get older, those type of things kind of burn you out. And also you have a larger risk for injuries. Okay, remember, the strongest person in the gym is the one with the least amount of injuries. So anyway, I'm going to demonstrate a couple of exercises that I have discovered to be very good about losing weight, stimulating those big muscles so they burn fat while you're resting. Also, there's two pieces of equipment I'm going to show you that you can purchase and actually do this in your own house. Okay? It's called a TRX. It's behind me, this black and yellow strap behind me. And also what I'm kneeling on, underneath what I'm kneeling on, is called a core board. It's by Reebok. And this core board is unstable, so it moves around quite a bit. So you also increase your balance. So it's a great exercise. So not only to stimulate muscle to burn fat while you're resting, but also to work on your balance, your neuromuscular system, having your brain talk to the muscles. The muscles don't move by themselves. They need to have some kind of signal to say, okay, you go this way, you go that way. Anyway, so first of all, actually you do these together too, but first of all, what we're gonna do is a back exercise, okay? So there's kind of mimics a low row. And by the way, with this TRX, you can do 35 to 75 different exercises on it. All you need to do is have it anchored to a very secure place. Now I have it anchored here on my Freedom Rack. This thing isn't going anywhere. Okay, so I can have some very heavy people use, and the TRX is really using your body weight. Okay, and depends on where you put the angle of the core board, you can make it heavier. Obviously, if I move this towards the TRX where it's mounted, I'm going to be heavier. If I move it back, I'm going to be lighter. So you can actually adjust the weight with this, and that's why it's nice for home use, because it's two items. Together they're probably about $500. Okay, but for $500 you can do just about every exercise that you can do in a normal gym. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'll show you first back exercises, and then we'll go to squats, and then actually one-legged squats. Now remember, if you're a beginner, some of these exercises may not be for you, so you want to have to modify them, and I'll show you a flavor of both. Okay, But remember not to go over to your own ability and to kind of test out things. Like I said, this core board is very unstable. So if you don't have really good balance, this is going to help you out, but not at first, okay? So go one step at a time. Anyway, I'm going to get this pad off of here that I'm kneeling on. And right here is the center of the core board right here. So I'm going to put my feet on top of that. All right, I've already have it anchored up on the rack here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lean back first, put my right leg up, then my left. Okay, now as soon as I do that, I am unstable. So I've got to really increase my balance. Okay, so and also I'm going to make this look kind of easy, but it's not. It's pretty hard. So first thing I'm going to do is pull up like this, and I'm going to row. Okay, so I'm using my latissimus dorsi, which is your back muscles, those big back muscles right here, and also my biceps. Now, if I wanted to combine this, I could do a back exercise and then a squat. Okay, back and then into a squat. Okay, let's just say it's leg day today and we're breaking up our muscle groups. Okay, so you just do your legs like this. Okay, now for those that are very advanced, and I mean very advanced, you can do these one-legged with one foot up and then back down like this. And again, I'm making it look kind of easy. This is not easy at all. Okay, and if you get really good at this, you can actually lift your heel up and then come down. Okay, so anyway, so in doing, and then do your other leg. What's nice about that is you will find out real quick if you have one side stronger than the other. Why is that important? Well, if you have one leg stronger than the other or more flexible, your hip displacement is going to be off. So you're going to kind of waddle a little bit. You may never notice it, but your spine is going to notice it. Okay, that's going to kind of wear down the disc. Not kind of, it's going to, in time, wear down the disc and also increase problems in lower back. Also, if your hamstrings are tight, you're going to have some back problems too. Or that range of motion that you're not exercising, if you don't get that range of motion, you're going to have tight hamstrings anyway, and probably a bad back, lower back, eventually when you get to be my age, okay? Anyway, so those are some tips that I hope you can take and apply them to yourself. And again, start off very conservatively. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more like this, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button or my picture, and you'll get more videos just like this. And remember, folks, if there's a will, there's a Ray. Ray Bessette signing out at the Firm U. See you next time.